Good afternoon. Um, my name is Kwame Opa for the perspective, and I just want to welcome you to another day of broadcasting. Uh, we're broadcasting somewhere here around the Chocolate City, not far from Gardnersville. I have here with me a 12-year-old boy. His name is James. James comes from Grand Prix County. He was brought in from picnic set by his auntie to Monrovia after he came down with this deadly form of cancer known as Burkitt Lymphoma. And it's a cancer that affects, the lymphatic system. Then it moves to the lymph nodes and it starts to attack other tissues that is around. It's very malignant. Illicit form, harmful, very dangerous form of cancer. Evasive. And lately, what we were told, his jaw was not like this. So it is very, very aggressive. When he was brought in from Grand Crew, his aunt, according to the story, they took him to the John F. Kennedy Memorial Hospital, where his diagnosis it's yet to be concluded based on the information we're getting. But again, if you're joining us, we're asking you to, let us know that he is clear enough. You can hear us. If you can hear us, just type say we can hear you clear. And if you've shared the video as well, just let us know. That is his aunt right here. She's not the exact person who brought him to Monrovia, but she better knows the entire story about James. And we will talk to the auntie first, and then later on, we'll then go to James to know exactly what's happening. But before we do that, James, can you open your mouth? Open it wide, the widest possible. So you see. So you see, that's in his mouth right there.
All his teeth gone.
You see, all the teeth in his mouth are dropping one by one. That's what this cancer does. One by one, everything is going. And at the end, you're going to have this whole place decay, and then it's going to attack him. And at a certain point, he will not be able to swallow. Then he could get strangled, asphyxiated, to death. But let's first, while we're there, let's come to the aunt and introduce yourself, and let's get to it.
Okay, my name is Elizabeth Newville. Yes.
Sister Elizabeth, that's your nephew.
Yes.
How did he come to Monrovia?
So his dad took him to Maryland. He got sick in Picnic, Grand Prix County. And they didn't have a hospital that could look after him. So the dad took him to Maryland, to J.J. Dawson Hospital. He was admitted for 2 weeks. At the end of the 2 weeks, they said they could not handle his case. And they asked that he should be referred to JFK, to Monrovia.
Okay.
So
it was J.J. Dawson that referred him to.
Yeah, they said we should bring, but they didn't give referral papers.
Okay.
So on the first doctor asked for us to do some like a chest X-ray. We did it. Then they asked to do some brain and head X-ray again. That was done. Then later he got referred.
Go ahead.
He got referred to the dentist. So we're talking to the dentist. Then the dentist asked to do his biopsy. That was the first test, another test that they did. We got that result after 3 weeks. When we went to see him, he said the result said he did not take sufficient specimen. So the test could not show, the analysis was not done properly because the specimen he took was insufficient. So he asked us to pay, they asked us to pay for another test. The biopsy we pay for the second time, and they took the specimen. The result came again after another 3 weeks. Then he called us, but then he said what he is saying is different from the result. According to him, the tissue or the tissue in the ball mouth, it looks soft to him from what he is reporting. But then the result said no, it is high, so high mass. So that got us afraid. Then he called for a third test, the same biopsy.
Third time.
Third time.
What's the time frame between the time he calls for these tests?
3 weeks. After every 3 weeks, it will take 3 weeks to get the result. But the third one, he said he don't know when the result will be available because they want to send it outside. That's what he said. But I said, when are we going to get this result?
So the first two results that were inconclusive were all done in Liberia?
Yes, in Liberia. And it took 3 weeks to get each of the results. But then he's saying the first one, the result was not clear. The second one, he said, is conflicting. So he's telling us that first, later he said they could do the procedure here, but the face is going to be deformed. We're now recognizing after it, he's going to remove the jaw and put iron in. The boy will not have teeth again. Those are the things he was telling us. His teeth will not come back. He will not grow teeth. He's going to put iron inside and he will be deformed.
Did that scare you?
It scared us very much. It scared us too much. Especially when he said we might not be able to recognize him no more. We're not recognizing, and it's going to take like more than half of his mouth, his feature, his face.
And they said they can do the surgery here.
He said they could do it, but for the third time, he said he was not clear whether they could do it or not. That's why he said they should send a specimen. But then he kept telling if they do it, the whole face is going to be deformed. They're going to move his face. I mean, it is scary. It is scary. Yeah, I'm afraid it's scary.
And this particular cancer, this cancer, this condition, what he has now is a very dangerous cancer. Do you know that?
That's what somebody told us. 2 times we met people at JFK and they told us that what is happening to the boy is dangerous. In fact, they did a lot of procedure here, and I mean the children will always die. They are never had any survival after such surgery. Yes.
With children, you talk about after the surgery, they got 85% when it comes to 5 years, and then it apparently comes back. We lost a young girl by the name of Hope, and other people. Folks, if you're following and you share the video, please type say I did. If we are clear enough, please type say we can hear you. Now, did the final result that you went for, did they ever say that when that will be here?
No, he said he didn't know. He said he didn't know when the result would be here. They're trying to see if they can get someone to help send the specimen abroad. He said they're trying to see if somebody can help send the specimen.
To help and send it abroad?
Yes, send it abroad.
They don't have a hospital that they're in contact with that they can just send?
I asked him those questions. He said they were trying to see if somebody can help them send the specimen. So he cannot tell, or actually when the result.
They told you that at the hospital?
At JFK. I asked the doctor. I myself spoke with the doctor.
Wow. And you're like, where are his biological parents?
The parents are in Grand Crew. Yeah, they are in Grand Crew. They said they have never come to Monrovia before. That's why my sister was coming, who is his aunt, and I saw, and she said she was going to bring him to try In fact, we went to church one day and another night from the state saw him and said, she told us we have to be very careful with what we are doing. She saw him and said that, she said, I got to be extremely careful. This boy, his life is at risk. And she told us, yeah. The parents, in fact, all the tests we've been doing is like friends have been helping us. Yeah. Like the last time my niece had to send $125 because they wanted to do the kidney function and all of those things.
Right.
Yeah. The father is not able to send us money. Father is not able.
Well, if you're just joining us, this is 12-year-old James. He's from Picnices, that's in Grand Cru County. Been diagnosed with a very, very aggressive form of cancer known as Burkitt Lymphoma. Uh, uh, this was named after one Dennis Parson Burkitt. He's an Irish surgeon who first described the disease in 1958 when he visited Equatorial Guinea. There where he saw this particular cancer. Yeah, Mamonin Dennis said, Mr. Weeks, I'm familiar with this illness. Without chemotherapy, the life expectancy is only 5 years old, unfortunately.
And one of the things that is making us afraid, it has started growing aggressively, lately, and then his teeth are just dropping faster. Yeah, you see, he's losing all his teeth, and it's like growing on a daily basis also. Yeah.
Wow. And what's going to happen, like, once it starts, the next thing, it will start attacking other tissues, the spleen, the liver, then to the bone marrow. The lymph nodes will be the first ones it will attack. And, it's a fast growing cancer.
Yeah.
It's going to need chemotherapy, radiation as well. Some targeted, surgery to get him. Even looking at his face now, you still can't make him up. We can't make him up.
Another fear I have without doing a proper analysis, then when he said he wanted to do the surgery and remove his jaw, I was getting afraid. So I was even telling my sister how much analysis, what all the tests they did to say they want to remove.
In Liberia here, we've had couple done at 14 military hospital. They will only remove that cancerous part, the entire mandible, the whole damn part of his jaw. The good news about him, it is not more the kind of maxilla. It's not more in the maxilla, the upper part, the upper lip. That will kill him faster. It's down here.
Okay.
So even though they're all the same, but with the down part, it's just like going to suffer you. Like here in Liberia, they will not. There's nothing like palliative care where they will give you morphine, oxycodone, all these. Once you're terminal, you're stage 4 and all of that. If it was in a developed country like in the US, they will give you, peaceful medicine until you leave the earth. But here you're going to die a very, very raw death. You're going to die a very raw death. So, but we have a group. If you're watching us, we're asking you to please tag Charles Etta Williams or or you can tag, what is name? What her son-in-law name? tag Charles Etta Williams. I'm begging you. And I like when you're trending with us too. You know, I want to see more comments coming. And if we are audible enough, uh, let us know so that we can continue because we want to know if you're hearing us. Yes. And it was since when y'all performed the last surgery, the last biopsy.
They took the specimen last week Thursday. But the result we got that the doctor says is conflicting. It was done in August. That's the one we got the result 3 weeks and took it to him. And he said what he sees is different from what the result is saying.
Did you ask him what he meant by that?
Yeah, he said for him the tissue in the mouth they look soft, but then the result said no, it is hard. It's a hard mass. And then he said so. He said he wanted for them to send
But it changes nothing because they can't kill this cancer here. You know. It says nothing because they can't kill. Can he talk?
Yeah, he can talk. One of the reasons he stopped going to school, he said friends used to laugh at him, so he refused to go. Yeah, he was in school, but he said the friends would make more fun of him, teasing. So he had to stop. He talks now. But another thing we notice, his talking is like declining, his feeling.
Yeah, muffling.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's try something. Pull it. Okay. So, James, you can speak English?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Napokwulu? Huh?
Mm.
Huh? Okay, Nanyina, what's your name?
Okay.
James? Yeah, even closing his mouth is a big problem. Where's your mother, your mama? Huh?
Oh, gee.
No, leave him. He's crying. Let him cry. You see, it is very, very tearful. It's very, very tearful to see what he's going through at the moment. Wow. Wow. Very sad, Veronica. Very, very sad. To the point where he barely utters a word because I know speaking is a very tough thing for him. Um, Dearest is trending with us. Yeah, so sad, dearest. Apple says, wow. See him there. I was just trying to flex my little crew I know, but yet he just can't say a word. Like, it's a tough thing, even since he got here, going to hospital to handle these little bills. If anyone can tag Charles Etta Williams, please, Charles Etta Williams. I mean, you guys are training with us. Just to type that name for us is difficult for you. Please type her name for us. We beg you to tag Charles Etta Williams for us. If you're following, please type that name. And, his cancer is very malignant, and in medical terms, you have benign, that is, the cancer is there, but it will not do anything. It won't harm you. That's what everybody pray for. Then you have the aggressive form that is very harmful and dangerous, and evasive. His his cancer is the deadliest form of lymphoma, faster growing ever. This cancer he has, and we're hearing from his aunt right here that lately it has become to grow, is spreading through metastasis, uh, which is not good. Which is not good. We will not allow him to speak up. We will just, go back to the aunt, take the mic from him, and strap it on you. So, yeah, apple. That's what we're doing. And if we manage to get Charles Etta Williams, because for his age, health page through Charles Etta Williams, we can work along to get him to the U.S. We have one of the patients there, but we have to run a full conclusive test. He's going to need an MRI.
Okay.
And the MRI in Liberia is $395 at Jamali. And let me just put this up and ask these people, with the surgery, don't worry about it. If we can get the, if we can raise the money for the MRI, and then I can contact Health Page and they can get him out of here. Okay. So this is what we're asking all of you. You see up there, that's the money we're looking for. We're trying to raise here today to save this child's life, or in other words, to extend his life, because Liberia does not have radiation. Even the chemo, we talk about $500 per section. Where will he get that kind of money? Then you have proton. Liberia, they don't even have fitting chemo. Nonetheless, talk about proton. And then radiation as well. And, where we have for some targeted surgery. So we're asking, if you want to make a contribution, you can make a contribution so that he can go for the MRI. And I know we can raise this money. $395 is nothing for those of you. Okay, somebody give me a pen. God is working in a great way. Oh, my pen in my pocket. I'm looking for it. All right, let me write Hawa Nicholas Bar. Okay. Hawa Nicholas Bar. BAH. Okay. Hawa Nicholas Bar. I can see the name Charles. Not Charles, not Charles Atta. Charles Etta. Just put Etta, Etta, after the Charles. Okay. Etta after the Charles. Charles Etta Williams. Charles Etta Williams. Okay, we already got one person who wants to help. Her name is Hawa Nicholas Ba. She said I should call her after here. So we're still taking donations for a 12-year-old right here. Imagine all his parents would have done was his aunties, everybody is to bring him from all the way Grand Crew. He was taken to um, JJ Dozen Hospital in Hopper, Maryland. That's about three and a half hours from Grand Crew all the way there. He spent 2 weeks, and then he was referred to JFK. Came into JFK too, and they were there dancing with the stars. 4 people tried the first time. They paid for the first test. No results. Inconclusive. Second, inconclusive. Now they did the third test, and now they're saying they will find somebody who will. Can you imagine a whole hospital? I hope that is true. They will find somebody. Yes, how are you? They will find somebody who will take, his results out there. So, again, we want to encourage you. If you are following us, so please, those of you who are trending, your $5 is needed, your $10 is needed, your $20 needed, and we want you to please. We want you to please. We don't see your comments as well, so we're gonna get Charles at Charles. So that's the name there that I just tagged. That's her name there. And again, we're encouraging your guys. We want to see more comments, and if you can hear us, we want to encourage you. Uh, so with his where is he staying now here?
My sister, one of my sisters.
Huh?
One of my sisters.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. And what I wanted to ask was, how does he sleep like and eat? People want to know.
Well, he tried to eat. It was once he had back pains, Yeah. The pain, it was a night he couldn't sleep. Yeah. So, but then besides that, he had been sleeping. They've been giving him some antibiotics. So I don't know whether it is the antibiotics that got it growing fast. I don't know. They've been giving him.
Antibiotic can do nothing here. Yeah. Because at certain time, the entire thing will just rot. You could tell from right here now. Let me just pull it. Open your mouth small. What he mean?
Jeez.
You see right there. Where you see that black line. I don't know what's that.
That's the biopsy. They cutting to take the
sample.
Yeah.
And they left the thread there.
Yeah.
Wow. At certain moment, because like they had uh, 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 um, where did we put the name up there? Did anybody see it? Okay, yeah, that's it right there. Um, so if you're joining us again, we want to encourage you. Those of you who are following us, we're trying to raise $395 for his biopsy. That's what we're fighting to raise. And thank you so much. Andrew, great question. He said, Allah, how can this child be healed? Yeah, he needs a state of the art uh, medical facility. That's the way he can be healed, you know. And we're praying that, something of that nature, will help this, uh, this 12-year-old. Does he talk about still wanting to go to school? Even
Yes.
though when he go to school, he gets bullied?
Yeah. He talk about going back to school, but he don't want to go back to Grand Crew because the friends they laugh at
Have
him.
you tried to enroll him here as well?
Oh yeah, no, we haven't because of the situation. We thought the procedure would have been
Instant.
something, especially when the doctor was saying September 15. In fact, my sister left for treatment back there. Her family, she even came with one of the late girl that passed in the girl school open since last week. And she stayed here. She having a week before last.
Oh, she came.
She came with she brought her thinking that it was going to be something short, something
Right.
they could
Yeah,
go
they
right
don't
by.
know. They
Yeah,
don't
but
know.
then that's why I asked the doctor when, and he said he didn't know, he couldn't give us any definite time. He said they got to find somebody to see if they can send a specimen,
Okay.
and he will call us.
Rose Bannerman say I should check my send wave. Rose, I'm broadcasting with another phone, so if you send something, you want to type it and say what you sent, we will still appreciate that. Yeah, hello. Rose Bannerman. Let me write her name down. Rose Bannerman. Rose Bannerman. Clifford, thank you so much. God, take control of this little boy because he's suffering too much.
Yes.
Yeah. Rose Bannerman. Okay. Let me read this comment coming in from Love. Say, oh my God, please heal this handsome boy. It really breaks my heart to see him go through this pain. Yeah, and Rose, it is important to note that this particular cancer is now getting very plenty. They're showing up in Liberia a lot. This cancer, liver, kidney, you find that a lot happening in Liberia, especially kidney failure. And you will think past, present, and any other government will, through the Ministry of Health. So, when a new government takes over and you appoint your health minister, you don't expect the president to come by and hold your hand and say, this is what you're supposed to do. They see all these kind of stuff. Liberia does not even have a cardio place. Just recently, JFK had to set up one, but do we have cardiologists? Immuno, you have, or sit, okay, somebody just sent $50. That's Howard says $50. So Howard, thank you. Let me write it down for she says somebody just sent $50. Andrew Johnson, he says, is this normal? How wouldn't it be normal? Everything that I'm medicine, my man. The man, he has cancer. I said that somebody who can hold the Liberian witchcraft and I know about cancer. Only thing they know that to give you racing and go out and
Yeah,
don't
can
look at
phone, yeah.
it. That is if you believe them. But look at this innocent 12-year-old child, going through. Like I was saying before I got interrupted. Now, if I was the health minister, I would look in JFK. If you go there, the dialysis center, even at times they will say the machines are down. If the machines not down, those medicine they have to, to those medicine they have to,
Money majority. Yeah.
those medicine they have to mix with your blood to clean it. They will tell you also it's finished, and they will take a week. So imagine you have to do dialysis 3 times a week because now your kidney is dead or dying, and the thing that the kidney is supposed to do to cleanse your system of all the impurities is like you cannot go use the bathroom for 1 week. You know what's gonna happen to you as a normal person.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, Liberia, we're in a deep mess, you know. And if you have people like the late Charlie Kirk, who was saying he questioned, black doctors and black pilots, even in the great United States, you got white men making that kind of remark. So imagine if you had a black doctor here in Liberia and he was more a heart surgeon. I can never, you know, if I were conscious, go and lie down in JFK and say, I can do an open heart surgery there. Yes, I can do it, but with a whole team of, foreign doctors. No disrespect to our local doctors, but the technology is just not there, and we're not putting money into good medicine or sending them to the best of school, that they can come back and ready save lives. Like if you want the whole country now, as we speak, has only one neurosurgeon, uh, and it is what is name, Dr. Doe, and you have another junior neurosurgeon in the person of Dr. Bala as well. All of these doctors, are still, you know, uh, uh, going through a whole lot, and the whole system is broken. People are cheating, and all of that. So we want to encourage all of you that are trending with us again. We're trying to raise $395 for this little man to go and do an MRI at Jamali. Um, Lately, I just got to know that Jamali was brought in by Social Security by Mr. Vambus, which was a good thing. I thought it was a foreign company. They bought that facility in Liberia, and it's been saving lives, cutting edge technology. They got all the MRI, CT scans, uh, you know, and so forth. So thank you, Hawa. She said she will send it later. So we want to encourage all of you. But we're not able to talk to little man because his voice is muffling. If you all know, we did the surgery for Elijah. Gerald Newman, he said, oh my God, we know God will heal him, but folks, let's send in our $10, our $20 to help this child. Every little means something. Thank you so much. Jamina Cisco, why these healing churches can go to various hospitals to perform their deliverance and healing? You gotta go buy, Jamina, you gotta go buy some, they got the healing, different type of anointing oil. They got the one they call send back to the owner at $30. You want married, they got another oil for 15, different stuff. I mean, people are on their hustle, so I mean I don't have problem with the guys. So we just want to encourage all of you who are trending with us again to keep, I see you're tagging Star Power, CC Martin, that's Selwion Randy. Thank you for tagging her. And I hope they can all help. But again, one person. So if we have Baku Tutman, not Baku Tutman, what a guy named Baku, he can also help and tag him as well. We're just joined by Nat Gordon. Those of you who share the video, please type and say I did. If you share the video, just type and say I did. We're going to insist from all of you. We're trying to raise $395 so we can get a diagnosis. Once we do, then we will know the next step. Tim Gray just joined us from Leamington. So Padmo wants to join the broadcast. Let's bring in Padmo. Padmo wants to join the broadcast here. Let's see if we can get Padmo. Thank you so much, Sylvia. Okay, thank you so much, Howard, for sharing the video. If you have any knowledge of this illness, Andrew, he said, this is an emergency in the absence of money. No medical doctor can perform his or her job. I don't know what you're trying to say, Andrew Johnson, but whatever you're trying to say, maybe you could rephrase. Okay. He said, in the absence of money, no doctor can do his job. Yeah, of course, but you can have all the money in Liberia. Liberia doesn't have the technology to save you. You have to go out. It's just clear. Even you can have all the money. It's just after they perform the life-saving surgery, it is some of these nurses that will kill you because they will start screaming at you just to say that, and just a few, not all of them. You got a lot of professional ones. I can name them, but they will scream at you just like you go to the bank in Liberia to go save your own money. The teller is cussing you. Go on assignment, yeah, like they're doing you a favor. They don't know that every transaction you do in the bank gains. And once the bank gains, they pay them with your money that they make from you. So customer service in Liberia sucks. It sucks today, it sucks tomorrow. Something needs to change, or else we're all doomed because we're talking over each other's head, and it is these little people that are suffering. And what's your thought about this child? Because if he reaches Monrovia, if you can't find the means, what you're going to do? Take him back?
Yeah, that's what I was telling my sister, that she has to go back and take him back, but he finds it difficult, especially, I mean, knowing that he don't want to go back to his parents because of his look. He said when he goes back, the people, his friends will still bully him, so he doesn't want to go back. You see, so
even in the community.
Yeah, we are stuck. So I was telling her when I came, that's the first time I was telling her about she needs to start thinking about going back. But then she said he can't go back. He don't want to go back because his friends make fun of him. They bully him, so he does not want to go back.
Did he say what did they tell him? What did they tell you? Your friend and what they can say to you?
The teachers.
When y'all be playing football, they can let you play with them? Huh? Your jogging hat? If this thing goes the next 2-3 months, you will not be able to stand. Yeah. You're gonna start needing gauze.
Yeah.
It's gonna start the blood and all of that.
Within 3 weeks, I mean, of recent, it has changed me. I don't understand. I don't understand. Very aggressive in recent times. Until it said because they took the specimen, because the cutting, I don't know. But it has been very aggressive.
That's how this particular stuff is. He's 12 years old now, just only 12 years old. 12 years old. And what he has, like Burkitt Lymphoma, it is aggressive. And so because of his malignancy, it attacks surrounding tissues, you know. Yeah, it will attack surrounding tissues. And at first, most people used to mistake it for a different type of cancer until you had this Danish guy, uh, who went to visit Equatorial Guinea, and that where he described the first case and they named it after him. Since then, if for young people, for 5 to 7 years, 85%. If you are an adult and you have this cancer, it's around 35% to survival rate. You know, yeah. And so, again, we just want to encourage you that we should take him to get his MRI, because with the surgery we can get him through health page. I will talk to Charles Etta Williams immediately and send this to her. And because he's under 18, they can, take him out of the country to do it, because we were able to get one of these surgeries done at what the hospital named Staten Island University Hospital. That where we had Elijah Gaga. And when you look up this name on the internet, Elijah, can somebody type in and then post the picture? Elijah Gar. So ElijahGargar, and you can put Elijah Gargar, and then you can put Lena Panorama, and then you go to images, and you will see, the pictures there. Let me see. You're online. So go to Facebook. Yeah, go to Facebook. Right. Let's go and see if we can find Elijah. You don't have internet. You're off. Say you're offline. So let me find out for you people so you could see. So ElijGar Gaga. So we're trying to find that picture to pull it up so you can see what we're talking about. We hope to get that picture. Thank you so much, Larry and Brandy. I mean, it feels so good trending with you. You're one. We hope um, thanks for tagging all of these people. Guys, we want to encourage you, please. Oh, and then let's see. Thank you for tagging all of these people. We still can't get that's the name right there. And I wanted to pull that picture up, but unfortunately we can't get it open. Uh, Again, we want to encourage all of you who are attending with us. Uh, Abraham said speedy recovery. There's nobody can save him in this country. Yeah, no hospital can save his condition. The only referral hospital in the country is John F. Kennedy. If they give your case out, tell your own money, you can't make it. You have to go out of the country or try another method. Again, we want to encourage all of you, those of you who have just joined us. Thank you so much for sharing our video. This is awesome. Tells you people want uh, her to get, for this boy to get well. All right. We want to say thanks to all of you. Those who partially were able, I don't know if you were able to look up the name Elijah Garga, and you were going to be able to see uh, who would talk to Hawa right after here. We'll call Hawa and know. So I want you to make an appeal to people who are watching um, for us to, where we are now. Because once I get to Charles Etta, we'll be able to find help for him, find people to sponsor the surgery to get him out of the country. Go ahead.
Oh, I would like to appeal to our fellow Liberians to try and help save this child. Please, he's a Liberian child. He's going through all this suffering, and I would like to appeal. We shouldn't wait until it gets to the worst situation. We beg him, please try to help with the $5, the $10. Let's help to raise the $395 that will enable him to his MRI, and then our brother can help to move the process forward. So we are making this appeal. Thank you. The parent cannot afford.
How much did y'all pay for the biopsy, the first one?
It's $30 each time, so we did it 3 times.
That's 90.
90.
And while y'all living here, y'all have to go early in the morning.
Early in the morning, my sister would leave down at 5 for her to go to GFP.
Wow.
Yeah. And this money back, somebody had to help her with the $125.
Andrew, this surgery, yes, it can be done at Kolubu Hospital. Kolubu has radiation, they got chemotherapy and all of that. But can we afford the money. That's the thing. Can we afford the money compared to where we have somebody who really willing to do it on the behalf, but yet, we have to only perform the test. That's where we are at the moment. But again, thank you so much, Josh. Just a quick recap. My name is Kwame Opa. We explore the perspective. I'm all the way out here in Chocolate City, where I'm filming a 12-year-old boy. His name is James. He comes from Picnic, that's Grand Cru County. That was in early July when his mom, his auntie brought him out here after he was taken to Harper, Maryland at the J.J. Dawson Memorial Hospital there. And they couldn't, do his case. He was then brought to Monrovia. After a series of biopsy, inconclusive, they were able to get the third one, after sample was removed and sent. It's expected to be sent abroad this time. And I hope he can get a perfect. But it all points to Burkitt Lymphoma, a cancer that is caused, by the lymphatic system, particularly in the lymphocytes, found in the germinal 1 center. This particular cancer was named after Dennis Parson Burkitt. He's an Irish. Earlier on, I said Danish, but he's an Irish surgeon who described the case in 1958 while he was working in Equatorial Guinea. Now, for young kids, this particular cancer, the survival rates for 5 years is around 85%. So we should do things. But if left untreated, this particular cancer attacks the lymph nodes from there to the spleen, onto the liver, the bone marrow, and then, the whole system shuts down. That depends. It is the deadliest form. After surgery, you will need chemo, proton, radiotherapy, and all of that to save his life. Again, we want to say thanks to all of you, Hawa, Joe, Slewion, Clarence, Beauty, Gerard, all of you that are training with us. I want to say thank you, good luck, and bye-bye.